Welcome back to Dave and Audrey Does Outdoors. So we're in the big woods. Absolutely fantastic coming up. There's like loads of pine, but there's some rowan, there's like beech, there's like we saw one couple miles away and that was it. We've walked for about an hour. It's about 6. So coming up it got really kind of still and there was quite a lot of flies and stuff, so we're kind of heading a bit more toward the edge of the wood here, and then it goes on to kind of open moorland beyond the trees there. So we're in the hammock tonight. Couple little tweaks on the under blanket from last week. Similar, we've got the little thin stakes for dinner. I've got my lighter summer Berghaus sleeping bag. The under blanket, we've got the tarpaulin. It shouldn't rain tonight, although it does tend to sort of, you know, rain on and off at this time of year. But right now the sun's just coming through here. There's tiny little flies and midges, so we better be careful. We're going to try and get a wee pitch. I think this little breeze should keep away anything of concern, but I do have a midgie net if required, but I don't have my hat. So anyway, we've got enough clobber, trust me. It weighs probably over 20 kilograms, which is brutal, but a good wee workout, a wee bit sort of sweaty, but I'm going to go down. There seems to be plenty of deadfall around, which is always really good because I've got the little wood stove. There's some rhododendrons and different pines, beautiful. So we're going to find a little spot and slowly get set up and get the fire, get the wood burner on, frying pan out, get the tarp up. So I'll talk you through bits and pieces. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. Remember, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you've not. Every little subscription, thumbs up and comment really does help to build the channel, and it'll be a year, almost a full year we've been doing it, so appreciate everyone's support as we go on. And so that was a woodpecker, possibly. So listen, I'll crack on and I'll get you back in a minute once we find a wee spot. I need to get a couple of trees with a bit of a breeze, so thanks again for tuning in. We've dropped down a little bit in I mean, even that one tree, you could probably have enough little fire, especially in the wood stove, for a year, which we're really lucky. I'm trying to get a nice the breeze, you can see there's quite a lot of deadfall down here, so obviously the breeze does come down this way. So I'm just trying to kind of make sure in case the wind disappears completely. I mean, just now the grasses are just starting to come up, but you can see she takes a tick drug to stop her getting any ticks. And I've got my little, I'll try and, if I remember, I'll show you my little tick remover. It's in my first aid kit, a definite essential for anyone hiking in Scotland. So we're right on the edge of the woods, absolutely stunning spot. I came up here and had a little lunch, so check out my previous videos, guys, and came up here, and I did think at one point I could probably get my tent up here. It's a wee bit slopey, that's why I thought we'd get the hammock, but you could probably get a wee footprint. There's a little flat bit, but does it look, you know, if it boggy? Nah, right there's actually really good for the tent. So maybe I've got an anchor and get the tent out again. I've not been out in the tent for a while. This will be about the third week in the hammock, so, but it's good practice and it's good fun. And I've got a couple wee mods to do tonight to try and get Audrey a bit more comfortable. Look at her. Here, Audrey. Alright. Alright. She's saying something. Hey, my Richard Outdoors Mara needs a bit of a clean. Really good budget, but the blade on that and having the little Kydex makes a big difference. So the line I've just put, I'm not sure because of the angle, but you can see the hill behind. I quite fancy being able to hang here, but it's on a real slope, so I'm not sure. I'm going to chuck the hammock and see if it's rubbing off anything. I've got a tree stump here, so again we're squeezing it in, but there's a nice gentle breeze coming down this way, which will keep away any of the flies, which is really good. So I'm quite keen to kind of have it on this side. The sun's just going to kind of be going down this way, so we might get a bit of a sunset, I'm not sure. Sunrise across that way, but we're in the woods, so the buzzard is my totem. Try and have the head slightly higher than the feet this time, so Audrey sort of slides down a little bit. It's a wee bit of a strange spot, but I think it's going to be pretty neat. It's going to be pretty smart for a wee chill overnighter. Oh man, that's like bone dry. If I put it down here, I can sit on that little bit of tree. I'll put the dustpan in as well, which also not only collects the heat but absorbs quite a lot of the, so it doesn't collect, only collect the kind of ash, it also takes quite a lot of the heat out from the floor. A tiny little bit of this off, and I'm talking a tiny piece of paraffin. So if you can see that, it's like I'll move you across in case the sun's, but with this there's no wind, that should just stay on. Last week wraps and okay. Handy little cook set or tinder pouch. normally carry some chilli, a little bit of chilli, sweet chilli sauce. I fancy I'm going to bring some soya sauce the next time. I've got tomato sauce, I've got pepper, salt, mixed herbs. Business. Eat up. Nice. Okay. That's better than last week. It was a wee bit overkill. That is absolutely scrum. That is super nice. A nice little sweet brioche bun. I'll just put a little bit of that. Get my coffee cup on that whilst it's, oh wow. Wowzer. Table like that with a view down to the mountain. I've got my 7-Up, so cheers. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. A big tomato, and sorry, you probably hear me munching. It's never a nice sound, so I'll crack on and I'll get you back in a minute. Leave me in peace to these are good bottles, by the way. I bought that as well a couple of months ago, just off Amazon. I don't know how much they are, but it actually slots into that cup as well for stacking, which is good. Might get some of that. That's beautiful. Oh, I've got the ham, bit of cheese, bit of dried food. Let's see if it's gonna. Oh yes, nice. That's the bloom. That's been really nice, and the sun's starting to take a break through a little bit. What do you make of that? The sun just coming down behind. Beautiful. And then the view down to the hill. How stunning is that? Good wee spot. I'm going to get the under blanket up and try and rig the tarp. So we're going to visit my Aunt Winnie this weekend, which is great. She's 95. Big up Aunt Winnie. She's been following some of it. I think she's lost the knack over lockdown. She was getting into YouTube and stuff, but still driving, absolutely inspiration. And I'm taking Mia tomorrow to get her point shoes, which is a really big deal, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be quite special. She's really made a big commitment to her ballet, so really proud, really proud. Had a really tough call with my dad today. The dementia, he can get really emotional and it becomes quite overwhelming, so really hard. I'm still FaceTiming kind of every week, and my sister and one of my brothers, Gordon's been in to see him, and I think we'll be able to get in soon, do a garden visit or something. But bless him, bless everyone, anyone who's affected with, I suppose, any ailment, but I'm thinking, you know, specifically about dementia and Alzheimer's. And there's a few YouTubers doing a big canoe trip in August, which will be fantastic to raise awareness. Richard Outdoors is doing it. I think Simon, Bloke in the Woods, Ant survived the night, Ginger Scarf, a few guys are doing it, so that's absolutely fantastic. All YouTubers and raising money, so there's going to be quite a lot of kind of Just Giving pages and things as well, which is fantastic. So really nice, the community doing good things like that and positive things like that. It's a nice to be part of that, the kind of positive bit. There's definitely more positive than negatives to social media, I think, but obviously there's still challenges as well, and you always get these kind of haters and silly people, but I'm really enjoying it. Love getting out, love sharing it with you. I mean, this spot is just like the hill, the sun's going down. I'm just going to sort out the hammock. Look how small that DD blanket goes, outer blanket. Quick tour of the accommodation. Quite elevated. I can drop those sticks, but I wanted to keep a bit of a view for just now, and if it doesn't get windy I'll probably keep it up. So we've got the 3x3 multicam DD under blanket, which I'm really kind of very easy to put on. I've adjusted these, I've shortened these, so you've got two side clips on each side. Tighten it here, and then you've got the end ones to tighten round. The front line hammock comes with two pockets at each end. Hi. Oh, you coming up? Oh, okay. You saying hello? You want to climb into the hammock with me? Hang on a second, go down just now. Aye, chuff for that. Look at the sun coming through, it's just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can make out the bright orange paraglider off the side of the hill, but I mean, is that a room with a view or what? And that the sunset on it, so what a spot. That's the joys of having a small dog. You can scoop them up. Sit down. What are you doing? Lie down. Meadow bit. Stunning. We're quite exposed to the wind. It comes down this valley and you're up onto so I've camped up there, I've camped up the other one as well, east and west Lomond, near Falkland and Fife. Stunning, absolutely stunning, really nice, very nice. I'm going to sit on the grass with her. Check out those rays, absolutely heavenly. I mean, if that's not spiritual, I don't know what is. Sitting with your dog in absolute, I've had to open my jacket, it's got warm. That's all good. This is my Berghaus. It's an old thing. its comfort down to 0. So that should be pretty perfect tonight. I don't think it's going to get to 0. It's fairly clear, so you never know. Right, it's still quite light. Not sure how much you're picking up. Don't know if that's a woodpecker or what. So we seem to have got not a bad hang. So she's actually a bit more spaced. I don't know how we've done it. It's a cuckoo. Fantastic. Wow. Beautiful. So we're going to get some sleep, and we'll catch you in the morning. We're pretty comfy. That was really nice tonight. Just what the doctor ordered. See you in the morning. Good morning. I don't know if you're picking up that cuckoo, but last night about 9:30 it was singing, and this morning it's singing. It's absolutely beautiful song. Beautiful song. So we got a good sleep last night. I was on the verge of being a bit chilly. I could have stuck on a wee extra layer underneath here, because it probably got down a wee bit colder last night, and it certainly feels quite chilly this morning. So I'm hunkered in here. We were more comfortable. I think we're getting the hang of hanging the hammock at a good level and getting a bit more space for her. So yeah, that was my 3rd time with the dog, so feeling a bit better. Hammock performed great with the midgie net. Wakening up in the woods in the hammock with this little one cozied in, the sound of the woodpecker, the sun just like starting to warm up. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh man. Pack down a little bit, but I don't know if that sun's going to totally block out your picture there, but the sun's just kind of coming up over the hill behind the hammock. Wanted to give Mark a little shout out this morning, from Way Explorer, WYE. So it's the River Way down south. Mark's a good lad. He's a YouTuber, and he does really interesting things. Like he's walked, I think, all or most of the big rivers in England where he lives, and he's managed to source the actual source of the rivers right up in the hills, and he's kind of walked them all the way down, which is absolutely fantastic. And he takes you on like lots of nice little river walks, and he's talking about a lot about mental health, and he lost his twin brother a while ago, so I know he's really struggled through lockdown like a lot of people. So I just wanted to kind of give a big shout out to Mark. So check out his YouTube, give him a wee sub, Way Explorer, WYE Explorer. So keep up the good work, Mark, enjoying your content, and look after yourself. Hopefully things are going to start to ease up for everyone. as we're starting to move out of lockdown. So thinking about you and thinking about everyone else that's been struggling over lockdown, and the last kind of year and a half's been unprecedented, as they say, which is a complete understatement. It's been a nightmare, but here's to better times for everyone. Right, we're not quite signing out because we're going to try and go down and check out the waterfall. If no one's around, we might have had a little freshen up in the ice cold mountain river, but leaving no trace, tidied up, just giving you a little skim of the camp. I mean, that's some view. What a spot, well worthwhile. Got not a bad sleep last night, the best one yet, the best hang we've had in the hammock as well. So like everything, it takes a few goes to. So we're going to walk through a little bit of the wood, but we're going to skirt round the edge and go a different route. But the bird song, the peace, I've got my jacket off, it's actually warming up a little bit. Sun's rising. Blessed, absolutely blessed. Just has to be done. Lovely. Super nice. Right, I think that's us signing out. That was fantastic. What a night. Hammock, steak, wildlife, nature, and then to top it off, a little shower in the morning. Heaven. So listen, thanks again for tuning in. We've had a fantastic little overnighter there. Thanks for sharing it with us. Remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you've not already. Next week, probably out in the tent. I'm really wanting to get a tent night, although we're getting used to the hammock, but I really fancy the tent, just so much quicker and easier. So I'm probably going to get somewhere a little bit exposed. I'm not sure. We'll see how the week goes. Hope everyone's taking care out there. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next trip. She's busy down here, aren't you? We'll see you on the next trip, guys. Take care.